getting started here in rotation 4. Caroline Hedouet of France. Juniors are on bars. Seniors are on floor. Really nice combination there. Lots of difficulty in this routine from Junior. Working through this routine well, fighting for everything. She had a 13.05 in qualifications. Just a little bit short on the rotation on that double front, just a step back. A strong performance there from Caroline. There's that Maloney, that right into a Tkachev. Shaylin Olsen of Canada will be first on floor. Shaylin has some awesome tumbling in this routine. She had a 13.3, qualified in the 8th spot into this final. See, tuck, double, double, very difficult. Lands it pretty short, has to stumble forward out of it. Stayed on her feet though. Difficult pike full in for her third pass. As I said, lots of difficulty in this set. She's a really powerful athlete, as we can see from that vault she did earlier. So impressive to finish out her routine with a triple full twist. It was a little short on that. She pulled it out for sure. Caroline Hedouet with a 13.8 for her bar routine, a 5.7 difficulty and an 8.1 execution score. And coming up next on bars is going to be Ksenia Klimenko from Russia. Really far on that Jaeger. Toe on blind right into a Jaeger. A tough combination. She had great amplitude, but just missed the release point. Released a little early. Wasn't able to get all the way back to the bar. Unfortunate for her. She has a great bar routine. See her finish it up. Double front, half out dismount. Nice finish there for Ksenia Klimenko. There is that huge Jaeger, just a little far. Coming up next on floor is going to be Audrey Rousseau, also of Canada.
Audrey Rousseau.
Very dynamic gymnast. Some great tumbling in this routine as well. Shaylin Olsen put up a 12.5, 5.3 difficulty and 7.3 execution. And here goes Audrey. Arabian double front to a stag jump, steps out of bounds. One and a half. Normally does a double out of that. She wasn't able to get the right position out of that 1.5. You saw her stumble a little bit on the round off back handspring out of it, so she couldn't complete that final skill at the end there, so she'll lose a lot of difficulty. Score for Senia Klemenko is in for bars at 12.5, 5.4 difficulty, 7.1 execution. Double pike, nicely done. Finished it up strong. Not her best showing. Audrey had a 13.3 in qualifying, 7th highest score. Now we're gonna move over to Elisa Iorio of Italy on bars. Great Rignetta pack combination. Nice smooth swing she shows on bars. Eagle Giants. Into nice endo work. A little off on some of her handstand positions, as you can see. This has been a great set so far. Very impressive performance there from Elisa Iorio. The home crowd erupts as she lands that great dismount. That should put up a big number. Elisa had a 13.5 in qualifications. That was the 6th highest score. This should surely be higher than that. And Angelina Melnikova of Russia will be coming up next on floor. Gorgeous turn combo, L-turn, inverted turn. Really excels in that department. Opening, Arabian double front, very nice. She qualified in the 6th spot. .3 in qualification. Score for Audrey Russo is in, 12.6. And there was that double layout yesterday. She had trouble on that. She bent her leg. Today it was great. And it's a big 14.65 for Elisa Iorio. 6.0 difficulty, really high difficulty score, and an 8.65 execution. That'll be tough to beat for sure. Final pass here. Very nice set. Angelina Melnikova of Russia. We do have some big bar workers coming up. Asia D'Amato of Italy will be next. Miley O'Keefe and Gabby Perea are going to be last in the lineup. Yesterday, Gabby Perea scored a 15.05 for her routine. So there is some potential for some huge scores to close out this rotation here on bars. Strong work so far here from Asia D'Amato. Fights through that. Nails the landing. Asia qualified in the 8th spot with a 13.05. Home crowd really happy to watch another hit routine from the Italians. At 14.65 from Elisa Iorio, over a full point higher than she had yesterday when she scored a 13.5. And then we're going to see Senna Derricks from Belgium coming up next for the seniors on floor. Senna had a 13.35 in qualifications, the 5th highest score. 2016 Rio Olympian. We'll see what she can do here today on floor. Score for Angelina Melnikova, 13.8, 5.4 difficulty. And Asia D'Amato had a 13.7, 5.3 difficulty, 8.4 execution. Very nice, piked full in. Incredible control on that landing. All the way in the corner, using up all the floor. Finishes with a nice high double tuck. And a great set there for Senna Derricks of Belgium. She was the final competitor in the first half of this 4th rotation. In the second half, Elena Eremina of Russia will be starting it out on floor for the seniors, and then we'll see USA's Abby Paulson. This competition has been her international debut, and she did incredible yesterday in the senior all-around competition. Rebecca Andrade also on floor. This is a great Beyonce-themed floor routine. And then closing it out will be Flavia Saraiva, who had the highest score yesterday. And like I mentioned over on bars, we'll get to see Miley O'Keefe and Gabby Perea at the end of the lineup. Valeria Saifulina of Russia will be first, and Anna Padarariu of Canada going second. Gymnasts are warming up now, and we'll be back in a second.
C'è una modifica al punteggio del corpo ricordiero per il russo 12 e 500, mentre 13 450 per Senna ed Elix. Termine del riscaldamento. Iniziamo con le parallele junior.
Warm-ups are complete. The second half of rotation 4. First up on bars, the junior side will be Valeria Saifulina of Russia. Nice low to high, high to low combo. She had a 13.8 on bars, fourth highest score in qualifying yesterday. A little off on that straddle Jaeger, wasn't able to get the bar. Looked like she was close enough to get it. Just didn't know exactly where she was. She'll remount and finish this one up. She goes for the Stalder pirouette full. Not able to make that one around. Score for Senna Derricks at the end of that first half on floor is a solid 13.45. She had a 5.1 difficulty, 8.35 execution. Full twisting, double back to close, a nice dismount there to finish it up. Gonna head over to floor and see Elena Eremina of Russia. Qualified in the fourth spot into this event final, 13.55 yesterday. Full in, chest low. Not all the way around on that Y turn, but great extension, has her leg all the way up. Beautiful 1.5 to 2.5 punch front. Such a difficult pass and combination there. Arena on bars, an 11.0, 4.8 difficulty, 6.2 execution. And Anna Padarariu of Canada up next on bars. Looking so solid so far. Really confident in all of her positions. Nice handstand work. Even out of that bail, just a little tight on that release. Full twisting double and a stuck landing. Wow, very nice set for Anna Padarariu. She had the third highest score on bars yesterday with a 14.0. Anna competed in every single event final today. Very impressive to do full all-around 2 days in a row. She's definitely a breakout star for Canada. And up next on floor is going to be Abby Paulson. Took the bronze medal yesterday in the all-around with a 55.8. And her international debut was just added to the U.S. senior national team at the March national team training camp. So really impressive work from her here in Jesolo. Abby's score yesterday on floor was a 13.6, qualifying her into this floor final in the third spot. She's got a lot of great tumbling in this routine, including a triple full twist. Score for Elena Aramina is a 12.55, 5.0 difficulty, and 7.55 execution. And here goes Abby Paulson. Pike full into open. Here's her triple twist on her second pass. Very well done. Abby's really just been so consistent throughout this competition, throughout training. Just really cool, calm, and collected. Reminds me a lot of the way Maggie Nichols was, and that was her teammate from Twin City Twisters, competing here with Coach Sarah Jancy, and clearly they do a really good job there of teaching consistency in competition and being able to perform well under pressure. Kind of the one flying under the radar, and then showed up, made it onto the senior podium, which was really exciting to watch. A beautiful floor routine. What a competition it's been for Abby Paulson. So impressed by her. Score for Anna Padarariu on bars is a 13.95, 5.3 D score, 8.65 execution, and Miley O'Keefe coming up next on bars. Great control so far. Nice positions. Maloney right into Tkachev. Wow, great set there for Miley O'Keefe.
Abby Paulson al Trofeo del 13.900.
14.65 in qualifications. We'll see what she puts up here today. That was the second highest score behind Gabby Pereira's big 15.05. Gabby will be coming up next to close out the rotation on bars. Abby Paulson with a 13.9, 5.4 difficulty, 8.5 execution. And now we're gonna see Rebecca Andrade of Brazil. Amazing, 2.5 to front pull, so difficult. She was second in qualifying with a 13.65, just behind her teammate Flavia Saraiva. And here we go with Gabby Pereira, the top qualifier for the juniors on bars, had a 15.05 yesterday. Absolutely incredible on bars. Just impeccable form and control. Little short on that cast. She normally gets that one all the way up. Nice, Jaeger. Just a dismount. She does a double layout. Beautiful routine from Gabby Pereira. She has been a rock here in Jesolo all week, coming out with the all-around title yesterday. That routine should definitely land her on the podium for bars.
Ultima ginnasta scendere italiana per questa 10ª edizione del Trofeo Città di Jesolo. A concludere questa 2 giorni di gare.
Final competitor is going to be Flavia Saraiva. As I said, the top score yesterday with a 13.85. She really brought down the house, was the last competitor on floor last night. The crowd absolutely loved her routine. She's such a fun athlete to watch.
Il compito di chiudere questa edizione è Flavia Saraiva.
And here goes Flavia on floor. Huge pike full in. Score is in for Rebecca Andrade, 13.45, 5.1 difficulty, 8.35 execution. And it's a 14.65 for Gabby Pereira. 5.9 difficulty, 8.75 execution. great control on these landings here. Here. Big smiles. Great way to finish out the competition there. See a chest a bit low on that full in. She was able to control the landing on all of her passes really nicely. That closes it out here in the event finals. The 2017 City of Jesolo Trophy. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to have the ceremony for the final rotation here, the seniors on floor and the juniors on bars. So you can stay tuned in for that. Scores in for Flavia Saraiva, 13.9, 5.1 difficulty, and 8.8 execution. They'll be crowning the champions here for this final rotation. The next competition you can watch live on Flow Gymnastics is just next weekend. We'll be live streaming the 2017 Men's MPSF Championships on April 8th. You can watch that at 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be an exciting competition over on the men's side. Oklahoma is the reigning conference championships and the NCAA champions last year. They're going to go up against Cal, Stanford, and Air Force. They'll be looking to defend that MPSF title. As I said, you can stay tuned here for the awards ceremony for the final event. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Rebecca Johnson with Flow Gymnastics, and we'll catch you later.
per tutti voi e per tutti gli amici della